let's talk a little bit about some early West Coast hip hop, Lonzo, that doesn't get as much shine as N.W.A. There was a song, and we've talked about it in the past, and I'm going to stop saying that because we have new listeners, and we're going to talk about stuff over and over again because, you know, not everyone watches every single minute of the show. So I'm going to stop saying we've talked about this in the past. I'm trying to get that out of my vocabulary. But tell us about the song Killer Dayton's. And before you go into the song Killer Dayton's, talk to us about who doesn't know what a Dayton is. Talk to us about the background behind Dayton's. Give us a little idea of Dayton's rims and how it led into the song Killer Dayton's.
Back in the day, in the 80s, there was a rim called Dayton Wires. Dayton Wires were like $5,000. Only ballers had Dayton Wires. And if you had a set of Dayton Wires and somebody caught you at the light, they're gonna jack you. And they might kill you for them damn Dayton Wires, for that car with the Dayton Wires on there. They would kill your ass over that damn car to get them Daytons. That's how.
Think Menace to Society, everybody out there. The green Mustang at the burger joint.
5.0 Mustangs was the primary car brothers put the Daytons on. They put Daytons on everything. But the 5.0 Mustang was fast. It was a cold ass car. It was like a Corvette because it was small. It was a sports car, and everybody was buying. It wasn't that expensive for a car that style back in the day. And to throw some Daytons on that thing was, oh man, that was the ultimate. And if you got caught at a red light, a lot of guys would not make a left turn from the left-hand turning lane. A lot of guys would not be caught in the center lane of any intersection. They would stop way back in the back, let all the cars go by, or make a right turn and make a U-turn rather than get caught making a left turn. You ever heard who was that? Don't get as quick. Don't get caught in the center divider. That's why.
Exactly.
Don't get caught in the center divider, because you got caught in the center divider, you can't go nowhere. And if the car in front of you, you stuck. Nigga, the creeper boy, nigga be here on the other side of the street, park his car, homie jump out with a 9mm sticking in your face, and you got to get out and go get. You got to get out. Don't get caught at the drive-through. Nigga, you finna order an extra cheeseburger and a Coke and walking your ass home.
Motherfucker, I said cheeseburger.
Okay, so this was the era of the 90s, and the Killer Daytons became the death behind folks dying behind these cars, these rims became so prevalent, especially in LA. They made a song called Killer Daytons. Okay, and it was kind of an anti-gangbanger song, but was also a beware of the guys with the gun when it comes to these Killer Daytons. And you know, I think it was on the Saturn record. That was Cletus's record. Yeah, I want to the Cletus songs, Killer Daytons.
Yeah, that was Poetry in Motion. That was the name of the group, D-Rock, and someone else. I had it up earlier, but now group Killer Daytons. Yeah.
I ain't never don't even do no show, no place. Okay. They don't do show. They played that record, and it was on Saturn Records. They played it in the streets, and it was a part of the era where brothers was hell-bent on killing each other for whatever reason. Your chains, your car, your sound system. That was what they did.
Killer Daytons, yeah, classic song that doesn't get a lot of play. So I'm glad we got a chance to talk about it on this show. I was watching a couple of interviews, actually. I went in a deep dive on Los Angeles, Southern California production duo Dust Brothers. Are you familiar with them, Lonzo? Dust Brothers?
Dust Brothers.
Yeah, they were from the early 80s. I'll give you a little breakdown because they mentioned something specifically that I would love your thoughts on. So the Dust Brothers, they started out doing beats and production for local people around LA. Tone Loc being one of them. They produced on Tone Loc's album. No hit songs. They didn't have any hit songs until they worked with a little known group by the name of the Beastie Boys, who loved their style, and they ended up producing their biggest album to this day, Paul's Boutique, Beastie Boys album. But they're from LA, and they said something, Lonzo, that I would love your thoughts on. They were talking about college radio back then, back in the early 80s. specifically 1980, you know, basically early 80s. And they worked at a Pomona College radio station called KSPC, and they hosted a weekly hip hop show called the Big Beat Showcase. And they made a claim that I've never heard before. I don't know if it's true or not, but they said that they were playing hip hop on that radio station before K-Day. They were playing hip hop on that radio station before KGFJ. Do you think, do you know anything about that, about local radio stations, mainly college stations, playing hip hop before the big mainstream stations got a hold of it?
I would say it's very possible, man. Very possible. College radio was very innovative. College radios, the few stations they still have are very innovative right now. College radio was a major source of promotion back in the day. That's where you went to first, because you ain't got back then. College radio, if you go to UC Irvine, Riverside, even damn it, right here in LA, they got a damn it, I can't think of it.
Santa Monica.
Santa Monica. No. The other one, it's like a think something right here in LA, off of Sepulveda. They have a college radio station, and you have people that would purposely bring in different types of genres of music to expose it to the college groups, and then radio stations start catering to the college radio stations because they didn't have the same.
Oh yeah, 88.7. That's yeah. Hold on, KSPC. KSPC. Oh shit, that's the same station they worked at in '85. I just put it together.
Yeah,
that's the same station they worked at.
Okay, so you got radio you got record companies that were, especially independents, that were catering to college radio because college radio didn't have the same peyote thing that was going down back in the 80s and 90s. You go in there and just drop off some stuff and, you know, buy some sodas, some shit like, oh, come on, do a show for, you know, tell them you do a show for them, you know, come to the campus and do some more promotion. And they made them heroes. So, in fact, a couple of my buddies, they were journalists. They specialized in college radio magazines. They did a lot of radio stuff, a lot of record stuff. They create magazines that would focus on music, primarily hip hop music, and from various areas. One of my partners, named Eric, he had a Groove Line magazine called Groove Line. It was out of Grambling, and everybody bought his ads in this paper to support that newspaper, so that he can have his, you know, and they would support the college radio station.
Okay, so there might be some truth to what they were saying. Now we've talked about K.D.A.Y.